And then heavy rain over the last 24 hours flooded parts of the area, including certain greenway trails. Look at some of these rain totals over the last 72 hours. Part of the greenway in Clayton was closed after more than 2 inches of rain fell. RDU saw more than 40 over the last couple of days, 3 inches in the last 24 hours, and that created a mess over several miles of greenway in Raleigh. WRO's Brett Neese checked out both places.
Residents I talked to say that water like this on the trail sometimes takes days, even weeks to subside. And even when it does, they tell me that the trail is still sometimes unusable because of the mess it leaves behind.
Mud, debris, and water cover the Greenway Trail near Jeff Gray's home in Raleigh.
We're kind of getting a little irritated with it.
Gray has lived near this part of the trail for over 6 years. He says it used to be part of their everyday life, but lately, he says any amount of rainfall leaves the trail looking like this.
It's a big part of why we like this neighborhood and why we live here.
Last July, the city began work to fix a nearly mile-long stretch of the Greenway where erosion caused damage not far from where Gray lives. That project was supposed to wrap up this spring. The city says heavy rainfall this past winter caused more issues, and now the project won't wrap up until October. Gray is worried more rainfall like this weekend will create a longer delay.
We have an 8-month-old, so they'll love to take him for walks on the stroller. Of course, with the stroller, there's no chance. I mean, if we want to hike through the mud, maybe, but there's no way of taking him out here.
This part of the Greenway connects all the way down past Johnston County, where parts of the trail in Clayton also deal with regular flooding. Adam Shabbat bikes this route often.
I've never seen it this bad out here. I have seen this river pretty flooded, but not this bad.
The town of Clayton has shut down access to this part of what's known as the Riverwalk on the Neuse because of flooding. It will likely be back open tomorrow morning. Back in Raleigh, Gray says it will be days before water like this goes away.
Normal is probably not going to happen because it'll be covered in mud for weeks if they don't come and scrape it or something. So 2 to 3 days probably for the water to even go down.
Brett Neese, WRAL News, Raleigh.